17 million kids worldwide. It is a condition which affects the physical side of life, and that includes walking, talking, posture, and more. You may think it's obvious to spot signs when the person affected is born, but you'd be wrong. Although, as they grow, signs are noticed more clearly. I'm going to explain some of the common symptoms of CP, and please note that not all who have it have all the things I'm going to list right now. Problems talking, such as delayed speech or slurred language, slouchy posture, which may lead to mild scoliosis, and difficulty walking. Some children could need a walker or wheelchair to get around. Now that I've reviewed some symptoms, I'm going to tell you a bit about my experience with CP. I was born 3 months early and I wasn't breathing at all. The doctors had to resuscitate me. So that means brought me back to life with defibrillators. And then they put me on oxygen until I turned 1. Also, I started walking when I was 3 and a half due to walking difficulties and other things from birth that held me up physically, but that definitely didn't mean I wasn't intellectually strong. 2 to 3 years ago, I had a surgery where my surgeon broke both of my femurs and rotated them to where they needed to be and inserted rods and screws in my legs. With broken legs, the first bones I had ever broken, I thought, will I be able to walk again? With very much needed help, here I am today, walking and standing in front of you all. I'd like to say my mom was my biggest supporter and still is. Thanks, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Okay. 2 years after, at 12 years of age, I had yet another surgery to remove the rods because I didn't need them. Today, I am healthy and go to physical therapy every Monday to manage my CP. I used to think, why me? Now I know. To be an inspiration to kids who have it and help people with my testimony. I'd like to dedicate this Teach Me Thursday to my friends and family, some of my biggest supporters. I wouldn't be where I am today without all of you. Thank you. Now, I am going to show you some pictures. So here I am getting modeled for braces on my legs, and they're more commonly known as AFOs. They put your foot in one place so that you can strengthen your feet out, like you can strengthen your muscles. But I used to hate them because what they would do is my ankle, I couldn't move my feet. It was like stuck inside of the brace. So my ankle would be in one spot, and that's horrible. So, yeah. Theratogs, more commonly known as terror togs, help stretch your muscles out. Here I am smiling in this picture, but don't let my smile fool you. Like, seriously, don't let it fool you, because I hated these. They stretched out my muscles, and guess what? This Velcro may seem fine, and the pads may seem fine, like the padding, but it's itchy. So this is what I had to deal with. It stretches out your muscles, and yeah. Next picture is me at Church of the King, VBS, in my casts. And the reason I have casts on is because I had something called Botox injections. You may hear all these stories about celebrities getting Botox injections to make them look younger and whatever, but actually it improves the muscle spasticity and like strengthens your muscles and loosens them up if they're too tight. As you see, mine are usually too tight. And it's called casting. The reason I have casts on my legs is so that the Botox, like you can, it's range of motion. Like after Botox, you lose your range of motion. So they put you every 2 weeks, they put you in one position of the leg, and then they take it off and they put another one. So your leg keeps going higher up. I think I was in like mid position in this picture. I don't know if I was in the highest one or the mid, but I think I was in mid. Teach Me Thursday, Throwback Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I was on oxygen, and this part with the tape and the tube, it's called a cannula, and like I had oxygen tanks and stuff, and then I had my pacifier, and yeah, this is my baby picture.
Yay, babies.
Oh. These are my AFO's braces, and I had to wear tennis shoes, but large tennis shoes so that they would fit inside of it, and it worked. There was a strap down here, like right here, like on my leg right here. So then that's to like fasten it, and then you put your feet in, and there are two things on each side of your feet. I should have brought those to show you, but I'm going to explain. So there are flaps on the side of your feet to keep your foot in place, and then there's a spot for your ankle. And as I said, it rubbed and scratched, so I didn't like those very much. But here they are.
So that's why you're making that face? That picture?
Yep, I think so. This was when I was like 2 to 3. I had a snazzy red walker, as my mom calls it, and yeah, I had to use a walker to get around because I couldn't walk independently, and not yet at least. So here I am. This is a picture of hippotherapy. You may know it's not an actual hippo before you ask. The movement of the horse like helps your muscles. So this, I rode a horse. I don't think this is Kit Kat in the picture. No, I don't think so.
That's Stella.
Yeah, this is Stella that I'm riding. Yeah, that I'm riding right now. But the horse I usually rode back in the day was Kit Kat, and yeah, and so this picture is actually really cool because the dust kicked up at the right time, and my mom captured it in like the sunlight. It looks pretty cool. And so now
Thank you.
I have a video to show you all. I'm gonna see if the volume is turned up.
You're gonna have to unlock it because it probably
Oh,
went to sleep. No, it's
No,
up.
it's okay.
Just press play.
okay. Where is it? Is it
There you
low?
go.
Okay.
Jordan's game before promo.
Hold on. I need to turn it up.
Nope, you went the wrong way. There you go.
I'll turn it all the way up.
Jordan, can you move that plastic?
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
See? Like, my knees were really wonky and they like turned in. We used to call them kissing knees.
I love your pigtails. It's adorable. Those socks are fabulous.
Thank you.
So what's that video showing?
It is showing my gait before surgery. And my knees would turn in because I didn't have the rods in my legs to help me turn out. They sort of turn in today, but not nearly as much as
Okay. It's gonna play automatically. Don't do anything.
Okay.
Your tech person is awesome.
Now this is afterward, after the surgery, and we forgot to do one. We forgot to do one right after the surgery, and so we had to wait like a year, I guess. What, do I have to in this video?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wi-Fi. There it goes.
Wait,
Oh,
it's
it's
freezing.
freezing. There, you can see. See how much?
Well,
Uh-huh.
you don't
Yep.
have the kissing knees. She is in the
What? just close it.
Okay, so that was my Teach Me Thursday.
Your props.
I bet.
Your bag. And your
Oh, I forgot. These are the rods and screws that were in my legs.
Oh, gee. Wait, those were in your leg?
Yeah, they were
Luckily
in
they're
my
clean.
legs.
They're clean.
And
They're
these are
clean.
the screws. I can't take them out because it's a it's a specimen. But if you can see, you want to pass them around? And look. So if you look carefully, you can see the screws from the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Are they curved because they fit around your knee? Like at the bottom?
What?
They're curved at the end, so they like fit right here above your knee? Or do they fit like right here? And then
Yes,
still
they
fit-
were on my.
They were
like,
inside of her femur,
Like-
and they're curved because her femur is slightly curved.
It's good that they're thin.
They're huge rods.
No.
I think it's fabulous that you come to the long ways to
Did that hurt?
surgery.
Like, first had-
And what about this? You brought this.
No, that's not a snazzy red walker.
This is not my snazzy red walker, but this is my walker that I used after both surgeries. I put Hello Kitty stickers on it because I was
It's
like
clean. It's
10
been
when I
surgically
first got this
cleaned.
walker, and I'm like, I must snazz it up a bit, and so I would walk around like this. I would just walk. I don't need it now, obviously, but it was hard. Yeah, there used to be tennis balls here, but my dog ate them.
This is a true story.
Did your dog really eat
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any questions? Raging.
Did it hurt when you first put them in?
Yes, my bones were actually broken. My femurs were broken. And if you didn't know, a femur is a bone connected to your thigh, and they were broken and rotated. I had broken legs, and so it hurt on top of that because there were new things inside my legs, and also because my legs were broken. So, and it hurt a lot. By the way.
You mentioned something in the paper like what happened like certain things that can lead to mild
Scoliosis.
Scoliosis, yes. What is that?
It is something like if your spine is curved more than normal, like it's not supposed to be straight, but it's got a mild curve. Some people with scoliosis have a question mark. Their spine's like a question mark. But mine is like so mild that it's not getting worse. So there's scoliosis where you have to wear like a brace on your back, or you just check it, and then there are some where you literally have to have surgery for it. But yeah, any more questions? Cameron.
When you meant like that, when you were wearing those shoes and you had that yellow strip, you said that C or H word. What was that word and what did it mean?
What did I say?
Like, remember the photo that you showed us when you wear that
brown
shoes?
Oh yes, braces, AFOs. AFOs stand for, do you know what AFOs stand for?
It's ankle foot orthotics.
Ankle foot orthotics.
Mhm.
Yes. So
I think.
so it's like the support for your leg, but I didn't like them very much. I had to wear bigger tennis shoes so that they fit inside of it.
So is it another 3 socks to go on top of the other ones?
Sort of,
Like
yeah.
it felt like
Yes. Any more questions? Does anybody have any questions? Madison.
were you like I know like you had that cool electronic wheelchair. Were you like constantly bored and like trying to get up and walk whenever you were in it?
Yes. Yeah, I'm determined. Like, when I do something, I put my mind to it, and I'm like so determined. So, I have to tell you guys something. Right after my surgery, I was trying to walk, and Brandon actually helped me a bit. So, he would walk. The way I learned to walk again is I would get my walker, and he would stand at different spots of the house to see how far I could actually walk. And he would stand at a spot and I would walk to him as like kind of a tally point. And yeah. So thank you, Brandon. Mother.
And then what did Brandon do when you got to him?
He high-fived me or hugged me.
And gave you hugs. And he doesn't give a lot of hugs, so it was like a sticker reward system, but hugs.
Madison.
What was the age when you fully got rid of it? Not got rid of it, but stopped using it. You said like
The wheelchair or the braces?
the basically like okay, like the walker, the braces, and
So I used the walker because I had broken legs and when they like removed them. I didn't talk about much how they removed them, but when they removed them, I had a hard time walking. My bones weren't broken. Wait, yeah, sort of, because they had to like. So I think my bone grew around the rods. So yeah, they had to get them out of there, and I had to walk, but it took me a while. But when I was 10, when I had the first surgery, yeah, it took me 8 to 10 weeks, like 2 months or more.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped using it, and then 2 years later, like I said, I had the rods removed, and then it took me about, I think, last time, like the most recent surgery I had to use the walker more.
About a month.
Yeah. So does anybody have any more questions? Cameron.
When you meant by those rods put in your legs, how do they take them out?
I don't want to, like, if anybody gets nauseous when I talk about bones and stuff, like, I want to say it, but okay, I'll just say it.
Say it, we need to know.
Okay. So they like, so what they did, out of curiosity, they used something to, like, I had complications, so they had to, like, chip away some of the bone, and then they got it out, and then they got the rod out, and the screws. And I think, wait, did they use a screwdriver for this?
They used a chisel to chip away the bone that had grown over the screws, a bone chisel, and then they unscrewed the screws, and then they pulled the rods out.
Yeah. Any more questions? Miss Jenna, I thought you had one.
Right, so, are other kids in this population as lucky as you to be able to walk and be so free?
Some yes, some no. And as I said earlier, 17 million kids have it worldwide, and I thought I would spread awareness. And like, as I said, some have difficulty with speech, some can't even talk, and some have difficulty swallowing and doing just physical things. And I'm really lucky to be where I am because now, since I have a voice, I can use it. I can spread awareness.
Very nice.
Yeah, Cameron.
You said 17 million. Is that a year that get it, like diagnosed with it, or just in general?
It said worldwide in general, 17 million kids. And guess what? Something you guys probably didn't know about cerebral palsy is that it's common, but not a lot of people know about it. Like right off the bat. So, any more questions? Or is that it? Mom.
What causes cerebral palsy
Okay.
in your case?
So, yeah, I had brain damage, brain bleed, because of my birth mom. And, yeah, so I got CP because the part of my brain where I was supposed to walk and talk was affected. Like, if you look at an x-ray of my brain, you'd see, like, blotches on it. But it's actually really good how it worked out because, like, the doctors literally said I was gonna be a potato. I mean, come on.
They did.
Yeah. So, mostly
They
brain
said she
bleeds
wouldn't
and
walk or talk.
drug use while you're in the womb.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron.
Okay, I have 2 questions. One,
Yes.
you said your birth